Kathryn Blair. I'm a designer with MakeFashion. I've been involved in MakeFashion since 2013. When it started, I was so excited to get to participate at Endeavor Arts, which is now Artsloft, and it has been such a great way to explore technology and the arts coming together. That's an area that I started exploring while I was in my undergrad at the University of British Columbia, where I studied fine art. I dabbled a little bit with Arduinos there, but and then I came back to Calgary and was looking for opportunities to develop that, and MakeFashion appeared on the scene, and I was really excited about it. The first year I made a piece called Somatic System. It was a coat that would use a temperature sensor and a pulse rate sensor to determine what mood the wearer of this coat was in. And then if you were in kind of a really good mood, it would be bright red and orange, and it would play this like happy, jaunty tune, upbeat tune. If you were in a kind of calm mood or in a bad mood, it would turn like blues and purples, and it had a kind of calming tune that it would play for you. And it had speakers in the collar, and it was running off an Arduino. I was just really excited to kind of explore as an art form and as kind of like fashion design and technology design, the sort of possibilities there that might not be particularly practical, but kind of make a statement about what do we want technology to do? What can wearable technology do for us? That was why I was so excited for the first year and what I made. 2014, I made this piece. This is Common Experience, and it actually uses an EEG headset to read the brainwaves of the person wearing it. If the person is paying closer attention, it gets more tension in it, so these origami pieces will kind of expand and contract. Is more warm colored as you're paying more attention, and then as you kind of relax, pay less attention, it kind of turns bluer. The tension in the servos that actuate these origami pieces is released. And that one was again exploring just what does having an EEG headset that you can buy on Amazon mean for the world? Like, are we all going to have to be wearing EEG headsets at work all the time and like get paid different rates based on how much attention we're paying? I really hope not. That would be terrifying. But that's a thing that could be possible, and it's really exciting to explore those things. For 2015, I made this piece, and this is a dress that gets fancier the more popular the wearer is on social media. It has servos that are underneath the skirt here, and the skirt will lift up as based on your social media status, how many tweets you're getting, and it also has lights in it that will turn on and get brighter and change color as you're more popular on social media. Those are the pieces that I've done for MakeFashion so far, and I'm working on the 2016 piece with my collaborator, Scatha Allison from Sacramento, actually. I'm very excited because this year we're filming right here. We're at Telespark, which is where I work during the day, and it's also the place where we're going to be doing MakeFashion 2016. I'm so excited to finish that piece and show it to everybody on April 2nd. It's like so fantastic to have MakeFashion happening at Spark. It's a fabulous meeting of the organizations because MakeFashion is all about bringing technology and the arts together and really exploring how those things can merge. And that's something that Telespark takes very seriously and really supports in the work that we do as well. Having those things together just makes perfect sense. It's a fantastic synergy. I really think that one of the things that is so exciting about MakeFashion is that as the technical aspects that make pieces like this possible become more accessible, easier to buy, easier to familiarize yourself with and make insane things with, as that gets more and more possible, engineers and artists really need to be working together ever more closely to make these things that are really compelling, some wearable technology pieces that you will find really useful in your day-to-day life, and also things that kind of push the buttons and say, what do we really want our technology doing? What could it do? What would be great about that? What do we need to be cautious about, or what do we need to work really hard to make fantastic? MakeFashion really brings those two things together fantastically. I'm so excited about the biofeedback and kind of personal data that is possible to collect with things like EEG headsets, with skin conductance sensors that can sense how much you're sweating, pulse rate sensors, temperature sensors, all of this data that you might use on your app on your phone that is like telling you how fit you are can also be expressed in really interesting ways through your clothes, or maybe your clothes could just help you be more active by cueing you when they notice that you haven't taken all the steps you need today, you know, telling you need to go outside, or maybe your coat makes you just a little bit warmer so that you'll want to go for a walk. Those things are possible and are potentially really simple, and I think both in crazy out there applications that you probably wouldn't necessarily want to use on a day-to-day basis, and in things you're going to actually really want to have. A coat that will calm you down when you're getting stressed out at work because you're in a crazy boring meeting. Collaboration is what makes those things possible from people who are really design focused and can make things that people will love to use or that people will love to think about, with the people who can do all of the technology and make the technology happen. And in a lot of ways, those are the same people, but also they're very different people. The more we can bring everybody together, working together, making the really insane things happen, the more all those things get to us. That's what I think is really exciting.